Hey Kingdom, today I start new game in Elden Ring. Starting class will be Samurai, and I will show how you can extremely quickly fully upgrade Somber weapon. You can use this road to upgrade any Somber weapon, but I will use Meteoric Ore Blade, because I found most builds doing wrong stuff with this blade. But first of all, as always, let's go straight to the Limgrave and start our road by touching first site of the Grace and going straight into Church of Allah, and then going forward to get our horse. The road I'm showing you can be done even quicker, but I optimized it to be extremely beginner friendly. So even if you're very bad at Elden Ring, you will be able to do it. And now we're at the site of Grace where we unlock the horse, and basically all I'm doing right now is going straight to pick the map and following down the road until I meet the bridge. So on the bridge it will be pretty difficult part because there will be night coverly, but you need to turn right after bridge to pick our first Somber smithing stone. And basically first part of the road will give us 5 Somber smithing stones to upgrade weapons straight to +5. And here I continue down to this road. Basically it will be a road to the third church of Marika. From this part it will be mostly uncut guide, so you can see exact road and can just follow along if you need to. This church is anyway important part of our journey because there will be Flask of Wondrous Physics, so make sure to pick this up, as well as our sacred tears to upgrade bottles later. And after picking everything up, we need to get behind the church. There will be a teleport right in the lake. This teleport will lead us to Kalit, to Dragonborough, and its pretty late game location, and actually this part can be optimized out of the way, but when we teleport we're just following along, picking golden seeds, and that's basically a very nice part if you're a beginner and you need a little bit of safety. So just cross the bridge, dragon won't inflict any trouble, and turn left after the bridge. There will be a bunch of sarcophaguses with golden runes, and these golden runes will give us enough runes to upgrade our weapon, so we're not only picking smithing stones but also got runes to upgrade. So then we continue along the cliffs until we meet this big tree, and right behind this tree there will be a jumping spot, and make sure to just jump over here and pick Site of Grace near this fort. So this Site of Grace is really important if you want to level up, and I will pick the site later to get level 30 before 30-minute mark while having all 5 Somber smithing stones. And right now I'm going straight to the smithing stone number 5, to the big white rock, to descend to the next church. There will be a Church of Blake over here in Kalit, so we can save over here, pick sacred tear, and then go to the swamp. To do it we need to continue forward down the road, and there will be another big pile of mushrooms. It's extremely easy, safe spot to get down, and here you are basically at the swamp. Now we need to take a hard turn to the right and basically look at this big yellow tree and go forward to it. There will be a big kinda rift in the mountain, basically pass between the mountains. You will easily see it, and just go straight to the end. There will be smithing stone number 5, Somber smithing stone, of course. Here is the path you need to take, and you will see a lot of snake stones over here, and our Somber smithing stone right beneath this blue crystal. Now we can turn back and basically teleport to the first Site of Grace we met. But this time we're going to the gates. So we got Somber smithing stone number 1 from the bridge, and we got Somber smithing stone number 5 from the rocks in Kalit. And now we're going straight to Liurnia. Liurnia is a nice place where is a lot of smithing stones, especially Somber smithing stones, and we're going there by crossing Broken Bridge to the left side. There will be a secret pass between the mountains, and we're going straight to Liurnia of the lakes. So first of all, we want to get into Liurnia region and then go down to the lake, where we will find altar and teleport into the Academy. And while you're watching the exact path, let me explain why I structured this guide into 2 parts. Basically, first part that you're looking right now will give you +5 Somber weapon, and you can use it as any class. But second part will explain how to get +9 Somber weapon in really fast time, so it won't take a long time. But to get +9 Somber weapon, you need some kinda good class, and Samurai is really nice starting class for this, and you will understand why in a few minutes. So I'm approaching this altar, basically I'm dropping and using this teleport. That takes us to Academic Gate, which is now closed, but we don't care right now. We just touch inside of Grace in case we won't be successful in our journey, because it's a really difficult place. We can die over here. And the first place we want to visit is actually map location. It will make all things a lot easier to find out. And when you descend in off the castle, there will be a golden seed to the right side, so you can pick this up and get more bottles, more flasks later on by upgrading them. And basically I'm arriving at the map location. So here will be another site of grace. Again, touch all sites of grace over here if you're not familiar in this area. And we're going right into the location you just saw. So basically place the beacon and you will arrive into this big broken church, something like drowned over here. And there's almost nothing in here, but here is the scarab. We want to destroy this little bro, and this little boy will give you Somber Smithing Stone number 2. That's what we're looking for. So we left with only Smithing Stone number 3 and number 4. For Smithing Stone number 3, you want to continue forward into this way alongside cliffs, and almost in no time you will see a big broken bridge. It will be broken in like a lot of parts, and you need to go right to these gates over here. So you see the big gates, go right to these gates, and right below these gates to the right side there will be a boy on a chair. So this boy holding Somber Smithing Stone number 3, and we need only 4. Just continue way forward to a little bit to the right. So basically you see on the screen this like rocks, it's easy to remember them, and in this forest right behind the rocks there will be Somber Smithing Stone number 4. And here we are. Basically we just upgraded our weapon to +5. But what weapon to upgrade? Let's get back to Kaelid. And from this side of grace on the swamp, you want to press beacon over here. There will be a ruins. It's really easy to find, but there's a lot of really strong guys over there, so be careful and find a way how to go down into cellar of these ruins. It's like sneaky tactics, but if you will be able, just go on horse. It will make things a lot easier because you can run a lot faster and basically jump, open the gates, and then make few rolls and just spam open and pick up button. Just spam it and make sure to pick up Meteoric Ore Blade. Guys, that's just, I don't know, basically a crime that it's so easy to acquire this blade. It's insanely powerful blade if you know how to use it. First of all, of course, let's upgrade it. So we're selling all our runes and then upgrading it straight to the +5. But if you're following this guide, you will have some problems. You won't be able to use this blade without 18 intelligence. So I'm going back to Fort Farad to get a little bit of levels just in a few minutes, and if you don't know how to do it, make sure to watch extremely easy rune farming spots. I got this video and you can find a link in description. I'm spending runes to get 18 intelligence, upgrading vigor to 15, and all else going into strength. And this setup took me just 30 minutes. It can be done even faster if you wish. And when you level up even more, just spend everything into strength and try to get strength up to 40. And the biggest mistake I saw people make with Meteoric Ore Blade is using it as magic damage blade, therefore leveling intelligence and dexterity, especially as offhand in combination with Moonwheel. But honestly, leveling intelligence should increase damage of this spell, but time to cast it is making the spell basically useless. And dexterity is just lowest scaling attribute of this blade, so we're just focusing on strength instead. Look, basically a few minutes in the game, I'm already one-shotting early game enemies, and you know what is most powerful stuff of this blade? It's a charged attack. As you see, magic doing almost nothing and making us vulnerable, while charge attack is just incredible. You can do 2 slashes in a row and they're extremely powerful and can basically stagger enemies in few hits. And as you can see, with this leveling we got really nice build starters that can easily take down Margit or any other bosses, especially early game, and destroy them in few charge attacks. But now we will upgrade our weapon to +9 and make our character really broken. And also I will show you what talismans you can get early on to actually finish this build and have a lot of fun. So first up is going back to the 3rd Church of Marika and going into the forest, to this big tree. Actually I'm going right now into the map location. I want to unlock the map and turn to the left of this map. There will be roots of this tree with a bowl, and on the bowl there will be some stuff for wondrous physique, so there will be crystal tears. After picking the map, there is one more place we want to visit. It will be ruins in the same exact forest nearby. So it's really easy to find and they're really close, but you need to be careful because there's a big rune bear who's protecting these ruins. Be fast, go straight down into the cellar and get your axe talisman. This talisman will increase power of our charge attacks and that's what we need. Also, crystal tears will give us ability to increase power of our charge attacks and our stamina. That's all we need. For talismans right now, I'm using Radagon Sword Seal and Axe Talisman, of course, and we're getting back to Fort Farad to open the map. And probably that's exactly what you want to do right now with this powerful weapon and powerful character. You will just go into Khaled, unlock map, and see this scarab over here on the branch, and you will just try to kill him and find out what's inside. And you know what's inside? There's Somber Smithing Stone number 8. And that's crazy. Whoa, we got Somber 8. And there is a big tower nearby. A lot of branches that we can use to descend, and at the bottom of the cliffs, basically at the bottom of the towers, there will be a bunch of guys who got another Somber Smithing Stone. So now we will have Somber Smithing Stone number 9. Also, it's easy to find Somber Smithing Stone number 6. So Somber number 7 shouldn't be a problem. Yeah? No, it's one of the most rare stones in the game, and we need a little bit of setup to find it to become really overpowered. First of all, we're getting back to this place and placing beacon on this location. So first site of grace is Stormhill Shack, and you want to pick up Stone Sword Key from this guy. You will need it later and pretty soon. Now just go straight to the beacon and there will be a guy on a horse, so we got pretty powerful weapon to deal with him in few attacks. And he will give us Golden Wow that will increase power of our attacks, so really nice buff. Also, we can visit this place in forest. It will be War Master Shack, and War Master can sell you a bunch of stuff, but we are so powerful that we can basically do 2 charge attacks at him and it will finish him off. So why are we doing this? To take one of the best armor sets in the game, pretty easily in the early game. So Samurai set going off, and we taking all gear to keep medium load. So keep an eye to keep medium load. Most of the time it will be just all armor without helmet. And then we're getting back to Round Table Household to buy dagger from the trader. And getting back to the Church of Allah. So here we want to speak with the Santa and buy correct pots over here to craft some stuff. And to being able to craft, we need to buy crafting kit. It's pretty cheap, so make sure to buy it. And now, don't forget to equip Ashes of War Golden Vow on your dagger. Sadly, it will inflict heavy load condition, so we can just remove or change the gloves. Or just level up a bit and get 2 levels in endurance to make it 15. Also, this weapon is really powerful, so when you level into level 75, I recommend just to get more vigor to survive. And before attempting next step, make sure you're familiar with casting Golden Vow, drinking Wondrous Physique, and engaging enemies with just jumping attacks and charge attacks. This will stagger them in no time and you will have easy time destroying them in few hits. But now a little bit funny part. We need to farm a little bit in Limgrave, and to farm we need to go into this location in forest. You probably think I'm crazy, because why do we need to farm these guys who gives us just 60 runes? And yeah, we're not farming them, we're farming these mushrooms. So pick some mushrooms and go inside the cave, rest at this site of grace and basically get out. So when you're getting out, all mushrooms will be resurrected, all mushrooms will be respawned, and just pick every mushroom you see. There will be a bunch of here to the right location and probably a little bit more in the forest. The next important place will be to the left side of Third Church Marika. So place beacons where you just saw, and this will be broken bridge over here. You will get up cliff and there will be a bunch of sarcophaguses. You're looking for exactly this sarcophagus with a guy who got recipe cookbook. That's the cookbook we need right now, but we can't create anything from this, so we're getting back to Liurnia of the Lakes and going to the left side of the lake. You will see right now exact path you need to take to get into the place we're looking for, but basically you will see a bunch of cliffs, a bunch of mountains, and then you will see a cave, and the lake will change into the yellow color, something like this. So go forward and you'll see a big tree, there will be a bunch of crabs, and that's what you're looking for, this green stuff. It will be lilies, so that's what you need to have, and that's location, you see it on the map right now. So just go into this location, press the beacon somewhere over here. And now you want to craft sleeping pots. You need mushroom and lily. And cracked pots, of course. We got 3 of them, make 3 sleeping pots, and you're ready. Now we need to get back to the academy, the closed gates at this site of grace. So let's open these lakes. If you don't know how, basically you need to go into this rock location, and here you can jump safely at this rock, but be sure to be careful because you can die easily. Anyway, you're just going straight and fighting these rocks. Not fighting, finding. There will be a big dragon, he's sleeping right now, you're going behind him. There will be a guy just sitting doing nothing. You just steal academic glintstone key and you can get back to the doors. Or you can have some fun and destroy the dragon if you know how to do it and feel powerful enough to waste a little bit of time on this big fella. So anyway, we got the key so we can open these closed gates and get straight inside the academy. Here you want to take a pass on the elevator and get up. When you're upstairs, just go forward and get ready for a small fight. Turn left and right, and he will evade all magic arrows and then destroy these guys with your magic attacks or normal attacks, whatever you wish. And then we open in the gates and rushing forward. Depending on your power, I recommend going to the left and touching this site of grace because probably we will die over there. And then we continue our way forward to the left onto this cemetery. Be careful because these guys can hug you and they will kill you probably. But here we want to time our jump and get on the elevator upstairs. So be careful, time your jump and then get off this elevator when it's at the highest point, because it will turn a little bit and probably will just drop you down, but you want to go to the right side and then jump safely and get down safely. So that's the first part of the plan over here. And right now, depending on your power, depending on how well prepared you are, get ready to push the block button because there will be a big carrot over here. It will attack you, but then it will hug you, and that's what you don't want to evade. You want it to hug you and finish you off. So if it kills you with normal attack, you will be resurrected over here, but if it kills you with this hug, you will die. So basically it's set, yeah? No, because this is magic carrot or whatever it is, you will be teleported to Volcano Manor. So that's cool. And now I want to quickly show for some of you the road you need to take if you will be mad and you won't be able to do the next task, because now we're going to defeat one of pretty strong bosses in the game. So if you think you're not able to do it, you need to take the path you just see right now and it will lead you to the site of grace. When you touch it, you can teleport. So touch the site of grace and you will be able to teleport out of this place. Otherwise you will be locked in this location. And also if you investigate this area in the past I showed you, there will be this carrion bosses. Basically they are pretty easy if you know how to evade their attacks, and also we are pretty powerful right now and they are slow, so they can't evade our charge attacks, and you basically two-shot most of them, first shot easily. Anyway, let's get back to Volcano Manor. So here you want to actually take a jump, and it's pretty safe jump. It will always delete half of your health, so half. Not exact value, just 50%. So just take some bottles and take a rush as you see right now. So turn to the left near the last house and there will be a place where you can get up on the roofs, and there will be a guy with Somber Smithing Stone 6. So we got one more piece of the puzzle, but we need Somber Smithing Stone number 7, and that's where we're going right now, upstairs. And now we need to evade this lizard carefully, not to get hit a lot, and then get on this another elevator, again upstairs. So there will be a big guy who will try to attack us, just to roll, run away, and enter this hall. Here will be big noble apostle, whoever he is. Basically he is pretty easy boss if you know what to do, but he can be really devastating, and we got a solution for him. So we got the sleeping pots, that's what we want to do. But right now I will show you what you don't want to do. Basically I am throwing sleeping pots and I threw just all sleeping pots at once, so I'm out of sleeping pots. He's sleeping, we need to basically do 2 charge attacks and then followed by 1 more charge attack. He will be staggered, and here he is staggered in 3 attacks. Now we're doing critical strike in his face, and now I'm out of sleeping pots, so I'm trying to finish him with my charge attacks, but He's trying to make his roll attack, and to avoid it, you need to roll inside of him. I panicked a lot and rolled in different directions, timed incorrectly. Basically, he just finished me off. Now, what is correct way to do it? Basically, you're just chilling, you're going close, don't throw potions like me, get a little bit closer, throw one potion, and wait. Just wait until he will be asleep. So, he's sleeping, now you go in and charge, make 2 charge attacks, and then take a little bit of time before you're doing next attacks, so you can replenish your stamina. I didn't wait, so I got no stamina to make a critical strike on him, so I threw one more sleeping boat, and that's what you want to do. So rolling inside, and he's sleepy again, and you know the drill, just charge attacks until he is staggered, the bleed effect is triggered, so just critical strike in the face and he is done. That's how you fight Godskin Noble. So, pretty easy boss if you got this setup with sleeping pots, and you can do it with just basic katana. You need bleed build-up and sleeping pots. But now I'm taking elevator to the right side of this room and going basically to the road for the last Somber smithing stone. You see it on the screen right now. We need to jump off the balcony, go forward onto the volcano, make one more jump downwards, and here you just need to be careful not to step in the lava a lot, but it won't kill you anyway. This guy is more dangerous, so make sure to avoid the attacks and open the door. Here you just want to continue forward on the main road and just avoid all lizards. Make sure to keep eye on your stamina, so in case of dangerous attacks you will be able to do a roll few times. And here you will be in this room, you need to open it, and it will be kind of church or something like this. You need to make double left turn and go into this room. And here you need a stone sword key that we got earlier from Stormhill Shack Site of Grace. So give stone key to the imp statue and go forward. Here you need to be careful and make few jumps and just don't die basically. But last jump will take a little bit of health from you. Get ready and be at full health most of the time, because it will take 50% health again. And also beware of these huggers. You need to avoid them or they will hug you and you probably will die and need to repeat this process. But to the left part of these huggers there will be stairs. You take the stairs and there will be the last Somber smithing stone. So, if you're doing this stuff earlier, you actually can do all road in like half an hour. I saw some speedrunners doing this. But with my version, it will take you around 1 hour and a half to go over here and upgrade our weapon to +9. Now let's take a look at how we can finish our build. So, +20 levels into strength will give us 30 damage. Dexterity will give us a lot less, while intelligence will give almost the same amount. So you see level 100 build right now. First of all, you want to hit soft cap of 80 in strength. Then, to get even more damage, get intelligence up to 40. And then decide, do you need more vigor to have more health, maybe upgrade it to 50, or you can sacrifice a little bit of intelligence and maybe vigor to get more phase, upgrade phase to 15. This will give you ability to cast Golden Vow, and of course Flame grant me strength for even more damage. Also drink your Wanderer's Physique and just look how you will dismember your bosses. Basically you can just like 2-3 shots most of the bosses in early areas, and that's insanely fun and actually cool and stylish attack in my opinion. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you will have blast upgrading your weapons prior to Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Make sure to watch other cool videos on the screen right now, they probably will help you prepare for DLC or just have more fun in Elden Ring.